Please subscribe.
1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10. For the love
Please
of money
subscribe.
of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Somebody mixing petrol and kerosene, or mixing something so that he can increase his profit. Evil money. Jeremiah chapter 22 verse 17 to 18. Jeremiah 22, 17 to 18 says, but thine eyes and thine heart are not but for thy covetousness. Covetousness. And for to shed innocent blood out of that covetousness. And for oppression and for violence and to do it. Therefore thus saith the Lord concerning Joachim, the son of Josiah, king of Judah, they shall not lament for him. That is, he will die a miserable death until nobody will cry for him. Since out of covetousness. What is evil money? The dividends of ritual or blood sacrifice. Beloved, look at all the things I mentioned. A major bulk of people in our society falls somewhere. Evil money. Not all that glitters is gold. Don't look at people and be envying them. I want to make money, make money, make money. What God does not give you, you don't need. And God is going to give you far more than all those who are risking their lives in the name of trying to make money. Iniquitous money. Are we still on? The process of stealing and cheating, number 4. The dividends of ritual or blood sacrifice, number 5. Now, what is the tragedy of evil money? And I round off there. Number 1, evil money is unacceptable to God. Unacceptable. It is not titable. It is not givable. If nobody has ever told you this, I want to say it to you and let it enter your system. Any money you made out of all these sources, if you give it, you multiply your iniquity. So you come to church, I want to pay tithe. Tithe out of prostitution. It worsens the prostitutiousness in the sight of God. Tithe out of killing a man. Tithe out of stealing. Tithe out of bribery from the office. Tithe out of stealing, either from government or from your workplace, and you want to tithe out of it. No. It's unacceptable to God. In Deuteronomy chapter 23 verse 18, it said, thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore. That is, you will not bring the profit of prostitution or the price of a dog. I think that was symbolic also of immorality, and that was the Old Testament. You shall not bring it into the house of the Lord thy God for any vow, for even both these are abomination unto the Lord your God. The thing tough. Proverbs chapter 15 verse 8. Proverbs 15 and in verse 8 it said, the sacrifice of the wicked, the tithe of the wicked, the vow of the wicked, the giving of the wicked is an abomination to the Lord. But the prayer of the upright is his delight. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 27. He said, the sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. How much more when he bringeth it with a wicked mind? It's an abomination to start with, to bring money that is not of correct source. How much more if it was you wicked somebody, like we say in Nigeria. You wickeded somebody to get the money. and you are bringing it to God, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Say you dealt with students in school and say you are coming to church to give offering, or you are coming to give prophet's offering. You worsen your situation before God. It's not acceptable. It's not it may enter the offering basket, but God refused to receive it. The church may count it, but God refused to receive it. And if God will not take your gift, what a curse. You took something to your earthly father, and your earthly father said, I don't want. Say, Papa, I beg. Say, never. Go with your money. What an insult. Somebody here at all. It's not acceptable money. There are people who say, my mother is suffering, so I had to do prostitution to assist her and sponsor my junior ones. You are using cost money, investing in the lives of both your mother and your siblings. You are destroying their lives. And it's an abominable before. Somebody say, he's an armed robber. He went to his village to build a hospital. That is a yeye hospital. A corrupt man went to his community to build a school. Useless school. A fraudster went to his community to dig borehole. That is useless water. If anybody knows him very well, he shouldn't touch that water. A kidnapper is using the kidnap money to shine and distribute money everywhere. Not all that glitters is. Not everybody they are sharing money. Not everywhere they are sharing money you should collect. Anyone whose money source you suspect, don't touch their money. Someone say amen. Someone say aloud amen. I have prayed one dangerous prayer before. Any money you are not giving me, may it not enter my hand. Anybody, somebody said he wanted our bank account. I told my wife, I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They didn't ask again. Neither did we give. Somebody came one day, he said, I want you to see a house. He said, what kind of? I said, it's a 7-bedroom duplex with basement, 2-bedroom in the basement. You will like it. I said, what am I to see it for? He said, well, see it first, then I'll tell you. From what I understood, it's like, I have a gift to give you. I want you to come and see it. And then he came on a healing and deliverance service day like this. And he said, can we go now? I said, no, I have service now. Can we see it after the service? He said, no, it will be better now. I said, all right, I am in for service. He said, okay, we'll see later. That later did not come. He left. At that time, we were still living in a rented house. Me and my wife were in a rented house in this town for over 13 years. There was enough money to build the house. There was enough money to live anywhere we wanted, but we forgot ourselves. All the money pumped into church and into ministry. We forgot that we didn't have a house. So what a temptation. When somebody comes and says 7-bedroom duplex with basement, come let me show you. When I said I am in service, maybe he got angry. I should have preferred him and his house to God. Yeah, house. And God was watching. God was watching my action. Is this boy going to leave? Or will he stay and preach? When he saw me staying to preach, he said, that is my son. I know he will do that. I am not in doubt. I know he will do that. Since then, it is not 1, 2, or 3 houses. Am I communicating at all? I told God, anything you are not giving me, may it never enter my hand. Anybody trying to give me a gift, and that gift is blood money, may you change their mind.